The Good Lions by Hemingway, Ernest. Once upon a time there was a lion that lived in Africa with all other lions. The other lions were all bad lions, and every day they would eat zebras, wildebeest, and every kind of antelope. Sometimes the bad lion ate people too. They ate Swahilis, Umbulus, Wanderobos, and they especially like to eat Hindu traders. All Hindu traders are very fat and delicious to a lion. But this lion that we love because he was so good and he was so kind and had wings on his back, and because of that the other lions would make fun of him. Look at him with the wings on his back, they would say that. Look at what he eats, they would say that, because the good lions only ate pasta and scampi because he was so good. The bad lions would roar with laughter and eat another Hindu traders, and their wives would drink his blood, going lap, lap, lap with their tongues like a big cats. They only stopped to growl with laughter or to roar with laughter at the good lions and snarl at his wings, and they were very bad and wicked lions indeed. But the good lions would sit and fold his wings back and ask politely if he might have a Negroni or an Americano, and he always drank that instead of the blood of Hindu traders. One day, he refused to eat egg Masai cattle and only ate some tagliatelle and drank a glass of pomodoro. This made the wicked lions very angry, and one of them, who was the wickedest of them all and could never get the blood of Hindu traders off her whiskers even when she rubbed her face in the grass, and said, "Who are you that you think you are so much better than we are? Where do you come from, huh? You pasta-eating lions? What are you doing here anyway?" She growled at him, and they all roared without laughter. My father lives in a city where he stands under the clock tower and looks down on 1,000 pigeons, all of whom are his subjects. When they fly, they make noise like a rushing river. There are more palaces in my father's city and than in all Africa, and there are 4 great bronze horses that face him, and they all have 1 foot in the air because they fear him. They fear my father. And in my father's city, men go on foot or in boats, and no real horse would enter the city for fear of my father. "Your father was a grievon," the wicked lioness said, licking her whiskers. "You are a liar," one of the wicked lions said. "There is no such a city like that." "Pass me a piece of Hindu trader," another wicked lion said. "This Masai cattle is too newly killed." "You are a worthless liar and the son of griffin," the wickedest of all the lionesses said. "And now I think I shall kill you and eat you, wings and all." This frightened the good lion very much, because he could see her yellow eyes and her tail going up and down and the blood cake on her whisker, and he smelled her breath, which was very bad because she never brushed her teeth ever. Also, she had old pieces of Hindu trader under her claws. "Don't kill me," the good lion said. "My father is a noble lion and always has been respected, and everything is true as I said," the good lion said. Just then, the wicked lioness sprang at him, but he rose into the air on his wings, and he circled the group of wicked lions once, with them all roaring and looking at him. He looked down and thought, "What savages these lions are." He circled them once more to make them roar more loudly. Then he swooped low so he could look at the eyes of the wicked lioness, who rose on her hind legs to try and catch him. But she missed him with her claws. "Adios," he said, for he spoke beautiful Spanish, being a lion of culture. However, he called them in his exemplary French. They all roar and growl in African lion dialects. Then the good lion circled higher and higher and set his course for Venice. He alighted in a piazza, and everyone was delighted to see him. He flew up for a moment and kissed his father on both cheeks, and saw the horses still had their feet up, and the basilica looked more beautiful than Sobabel. The campanile was in place, and the pigeons were going to their nests for the evening. "How's Africa, son?" the father said. "Very savage, father," the good lion replied. "We have the night lightning here right now," his father said. "So I see," the good lions answered like a dutiful son. "It bothers my eyes a little, son," his father confided to him. "Where are you going now?" "To Harrisburg," the good lion said. "Remember me to Cipriani and tell him I will be in some day soon to see about my bill, okay?" said his father. "Yes, father," said the good lion, and he flew down lightly and walked to Harrisburg on his four paws. In Cipriani's, nothing was changed. All of his friends were there, but he was a little changed himself from being in Africa. "A Negroni, Signor Baron?" asked Mr. Cipriani. But the good lion had flown all the way from Africa, and Africa had changed him. "Do you have any Hintertretter sandwiches?" he asked Cipriani. "No, but I can get you some. While you are sending for them, make me a very dry martini," he added, with a garden chins. "Very good," said Cipriani. "Very good indeed." Now the lion looked about him at the faces of all the nice people, and he knew that he was at home, but that he had also traveled, and he was very happy. The end. Thank you.